G'day folks, welcome back to Pete's Investing. This is the update for the SP 500, the NASDAQ, the GermanDax and the Japanese Nikkei. And as you can see, the SP, the NASDAQ and the GermanDax have all shifted sideways since our last update, and they've been consolidating for a number of days now. With the exception of the Japanese Nikkei, it's making further highs. This is our heat map, and as you can see there in the bottom left there, is predominantly still bullish on the monthly across all those indices. The weekly is showing us a mixed bag, and on the daily likewise a mixed bag of bullish and bearish and neutral positions. Also some other indicators there, instruments there for you to reference in your own time. In terms of trading strategy, we use the trading on the higher time frame trend. So if you're trading on the daily, for example, we trade in the direction of the weekly, or if you're trading on the intraday, we trade in the direction of the daily trend. We enter the trade when the CCI 150 has a fresh breakout from its moving averages, and that's covered in the link below with a chart, with a program in terms of how to program that onto your own charting software. And to close out the trade, we close it out when the CCI 150 enters back into the moving averages or into the price action of the moving averages as well. So if you get value out of this video, hit that like and subscribe button and support us more. Now let's get back into the charts. So what we look at first off is the monthly. You can see there it's still bullish. Our CCI 150 is above the moving averages, and on the weekly likewise, although we do have on the weekly as well as the monthly, we've got these long-term bearish divergence. You can see there lower highs on the CCI versus higher highs on the price. Now on the daily, we've actually broken to the downside of the CCI 150 moving averages, but now it's in a neutral positioning. The price has been pretty much consolidating across that resistance at 54.95. Hasn't really made any advance since there. Now going to the hourly chart, you can see there it's been, since our last update, it's been consolidating sideways. It's been threatening to break a lot higher than this resistance. It's poked its nose just above that 3 times already, and it's there currently at the moment, but still we're seeing no sign of a pullback. We did have a bearish divergence here, and you can see there it just probably touched that. Let me get rid of those. It probably just touched that target area. So if I draw on the hourly chart, let me get rid of that Fibonacci, and if I draw a Fibonacci from that low to that high, that's where that target area was, and it came close to bouncing off that there, and it's been fluctuating above that number of times now, and the CCI is actually it's not quite invalidated it, because you can see there those still are lower than that, but strictly speaking that divergence has probably just touched that area there. So a bit of a bounce from there, but at the moment it's still pretty much bouncing along this resistance area. Now what we do is, because we're in a neutral position at the moment, we only take in direct trade in direction of the daily time frame. So you would have taken short trades from that period back there, and that was from the 26th of June. So you would only have taken that one little trade there when that fell below the moving averages of the CCI and the price, and you would have avoided taking any long or short trades during that period there, because we we're only going short during that period. Next we look at the GermanDax, and on the monthly you can see it's bullish, although it's pulling back towards its moving averages. On the weekly likewise, it's actually broken below the moving averages, giving us a bearish signal. And notice we did have a couple of bearish divergence here. The first one hit its target, then bounced, and we're currently sitting on the next one, the second one, and that high there is lower than the previous high there, so that's probably strictly a long-term divergence as well. And on the daily chart, we've actually had another bearish divergence between those peaks there versus those highs on the price. Actually broke down, hit our target quite convincingly off that 17,949 support line of the Fibonacci retracement. And if we go to the hourly chart, again, we only take predominantly short trades at the moment. On the daily, it's below the moving averages, so we only take short trades from the 2nd of July. And that would be no trade happening at the moment. That would have been a bit of a risky trade to take there, because you were going long on the daily, so you would have avoided going short during that period. That would have been a risky trade to take. You would have only taken these long trades when that was going bullish on the daily. The Japanese Nikkei, that's been bullish on the monthly. It's been currently neutral on the weekly. It was bearish for a number of months there. And on the daily, it's broken up into a bullish momentum. So again, at the moment, avoid taking long trades. If you're trading on the daily, you don't take any trades on the daily. But if you're trading on the 1 hour or the intraday time frame, we go to the 1 hour chart. So you only take long trades during when the daily is rising. So on the hourly or the 2 hourly or the 15 minute, you take long trades from the 25th of July. So you would have only taken those little long trades there, and you'd still be in a trade today with that long trade going bullish at the moment. You possibly could have taken a little profit out of when it hit the moving averages there, or if you're trading on the price chart alone, you would have kept that trade in there. I like to say take little trades when they break into the moving averages of the CCI, because that could be the start of a further downfall. But at the moment, this one's actually bounced outside of that moving average and taken further upside momentum. Lastly, look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's still bullish on the monthly, although we've got a bearish divergence. So be aware of that. I've drawn a target area there between the 23-38% level. On the weekly, it's also bullish, although there's another bearish divergence. If I zoom out, there's a bearish divergence there. And I've drawn a target area for that as well. And these, by the way, they don't always align like this. Sometimes, and they're all independent in terms of their divergence outlook. On the daily, we're neutral. It's broken inside that moving average range. And it could actually break above and break beyond this resistance at 19,985. Although notice, like the US market and the GermanDax, it's been moving sideways. If we go to the hourly chart, you can see clearly there since our last update, it's been moving sideways. And predominantly you would have taken short trades from that point there on the 24th of June, which means from that point you would have avoided going short or long. And you would have taken those little short trades there, another short trade there. And at the moment, because it's neutral, avoid going long or short until we see a more conclusive move on to the either way on the daily chart if you're trading on the intraday chart. So again, if you got value out of the video, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.